So it's afternoon, it's Sunday. I don't really have a good plan. If I end up making this into any sort of a video, it's not really going to have a goal. It's not like I'm going to complete the KATY Trail from west to east or east to west, or so if you're looking for like some grand achievement, this probably wouldn't be an event that's going to interest you. But I am going to get out and do some riding and hopefully discover some things. I'm basically headed for the KATY Trail, and then going to do some riding out along, doing out and back basically, depending on how much time I've got. I haven't made arrangements to stay any place. I do have a tent with me and a sleeping mat, but I don't really, I don't even really know if I've brought half of the things I should have brought to go camping. But I did toss a few things in the trailer and a few more things here in the ELF, and we'll see how it goes. If I think of more things, maybe I'll make a list. I do think I'm going to do just a little bit of a shopping excursion first. I could certainly pick up some things along the way, but I guess this is on the way. I guess I could just stay in here all day. Yeah, this feels pretty nice after some ELF time. So we're sticking with the Oregon, Santa Fe, and California trails. For just about another block. And then we'll head south and east on the old Rock Island. In fact, I guess we could have even just turned right there. This is us under this overpass here is the old Rock Island. So we just need to well, how the hell do I get onto it? Oh, there must be a curb cut right there. Yep, there it is. judging from the cars in that parking lot, we might see quite a few people out here on the trail. So I'm pretty sure this is Woodson. It kind of comes up over this ridge here. It's a real steep climb to get up here. And boy, it's sure nice in the heat of the day here to be able to kind of lose the helmet for a little while. Because it is toasty. Well, I've stopped in this little cut through the native, I guess this is limestone, not sandstone. I think this is limestone. And I've probably been here 20 minutes. This little section between Lee Summit and Raytown, photographing wildflowers and taking a few pictures of the elf. And I've just had the entire place to myself. I haven't seen a soul since I saw some people clear back in Raytown. So I guess the heat's keeping quite a few people indoors. But it's a fabulous day to be out. Granted, I am carrying my own shade around, and that does, I'm sure, make a difference. But yeah, this I've basically had this entire stretch of the trail to myself, and could probably stay here another 30-45 minutes and not see anybody. It's kind of cool in a hot sort of way. Nice and cool in here. I may just put the elf out in the sun and come back in here for a minute. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'll do. Well, I guess I could just stay in here all day. think we might be coming up on my favorite yard, but I'm not exactly sure where that is. I've been out here several times. It seems like I would kind of have that figured out by now, but I don't really know it that well. But I am seeing houses, and it seems like it's right in around here somewhere. I also think I would remember their names. We met them twice and been introduced the third time, but kind of par for the course. But it just takes me a while to get to know names. Seems like not my strong suit. But I love their yard. I think we might be coming up on it here. Oh yeah. Chandeliers. A yellow brick road. A chicken somewhere. Very nice enclosed fenced-in garden. And more chandeliers. Okay, in my attempt to bypass some of the really poor condition rural roads south of Lee Summit, I've jumped off of the Rock Island here on Longview Road, and I'm just going to try and basically head east from here. I think go over to Highway 7 and then take that all the way down to Pleasant Hill. Just maybe score some food along the way. Pretty sweet tailwind at the moment. That'll kind of change when I start rolling south from here. It is kind of out of the southwest, but giving me a little boost at the moment. Kind of digging it. But that will all change. interesting little balancing act because I have to keep the rumble strips not only between my left tire and the rear tire, but ideally also missing the trailer tire. Doesn't work when the road gets too narrow though. Like here. So there we have the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration radar. That's how I knew it was going to rain this morning. I also knew if I just wait till after around 12 o'clock or so, I should have a pretty nice day. We're getting pretty close to where we can where I can access the Rock Island Spur that continues east from here. So it seems like it's got to be this road, one way or another, that gets down to access that trail. So we'll give it a try. But I do recall from looking at this previously, there was sort of a need to do a little Missouri State Park boundary. That looked like it. That looked like a bike trail to me. Yes, indeed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. My mirrors are still in adjustment. Well, this is exciting. I like the looks of this already. The folks with the State Park Commission seem to have a good grasp on how to get a decent surface appropriate for bicycles. Oh, look at this old signal. Oh, that's getting some photographs. Oh, very cool. So at this point, I think I should probably give kind of a rundown on how the rest of this day went. I don't know what time it was, but it was late afternoon. Well, it was probably early evening, considering how long the daylight hours were this time of year. And, you know, I'd used a fair amount of battery power just to get to the Rock Island Spur. I'd gotten a late start because of the rain. I was getting low on battery power. I probably went 6 or 7 miles east of Pleasant Hill and then realized there are no amenities. There are really no places to camp without being, you know, I want to use the trail responsibly. Let's put it that way. Stealth camping wasn't really an option. It's not like you can hide an elf anyway, let alone one hauling a trailer. So I headed back to Pleasant Hill, hoping I could maybe find a place to stay, a Airbnb. I did eventually find an Airbnb, but they weren't taking any boarders that night. What I ended up doing was calling a friend that I knew in Pleasant Hill, Brian, who's a great guy. And I think most people who do any sorts of trips like this, they encounter someone that's basically takes on the moniker of trail angel, someone who comes to the rescue in one form or another when it's really necessary. And that's really what Brian did for me, because not only did I have a place to stay that night, a place where I could plug my battery chargers in and get charged up for the trail to the east, but also it just turned out to be all of that energy in the atmosphere ended up creating one hell of a storm that night. And so here I was, out of the elements, in a guest room, charging my batteries, among friends, and it made for a good beginning to the trip in more ways than one. So yeah, my first day ended not as planned, if it can be said that I had a plan, but things turned out. It really got the trip off to a great start.